Good morning, Khôi. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Khôi. I am a grade 7 years. I am a grade 7 boy. I am 13 years old and I'm living in Hanoi.
Okay, great. So for part one, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about the weather. What's the weather like where you live?
The weather where I live is mostly sunny and rainy.
Okay. Do you prefer cold weather or hot weather?
I prefer hot weather because you can sweat. People say that when we sweat, we can like get the toxic out of the body. So I like the hot weather more than cold weather.
All right. And let's see. Do you prefer dry or wet weather?
In my opinion, I prefer dry weather because in dry weather there's not much mosquito and there's not many mosquito. Because in the wet weather there's many mosquito and mosquito like my blood and they always attack me.
All right. And are you in a habit of checking the weather forecast? If so, can you please tell me when and how often?
I don't actually have a habit of checking the weather.
All right, thank you. What do you think are the effects of climate change in recent years?
I think the climate change makes the earthquake, tsunami, and atmosphere change.
All right. And let's see. Would you like to visit other cities that have different climates from where you live?
I think it's yes because I like snow and I want to move to Canada and make snowman there.
Okay, fantastic. All right, very interesting. What we're going to do for the next part is I'm going to give you part 2, and for part 2 you'll be able to, I'm going to give you 1 minute to prepare, and after that you'll have 2 to 3 minutes to talk about it at length. So I'm going to read it to you first, so you don't have to do any writing just yet, and then you'll go over it when I give you time. So, describe an impressive English lesson you had and enjoyed. You should say what it was about, when you had it, what the teacher did, and why you enjoyed the lesson. Okay, so one more time. English lesson. Describe an impressive English lesson you had and enjoyed. You should say what it was about, when you had it, and what the teacher did, and why you enjoyed the lesson. Okay? You may begin. Okay. Okay. You ready? Okay. You may begin.
My favorite English lesson. Wait. My my impression English lesson that I had enjoyed is my teacher teaches about the verbs, and it is on Friday. He
What did he do?
he makes groups. He makes groups, and the English period was very competitive. I enjoy it because he made teams that most of my friends are in, and I really like that English lesson.
Why was this lesson competitive?
Because he do the stop the bus game, and the fastest team is going to win. But our team just take us the second place.
Alright, keep it. Don't worry about what I'm doing. So focus on your speaking. When this is all over, you'll have time to see what I've written. But focus on your speaking. Right? Can you continue?
Okay.
Tell me, what else did this teacher do?
The teacher let us choose our team, so we can meet our friends in there and work together.
Where did this lesson take place?
The lesson takes place in my school.
Okay, I'm going to move to part 3. Why do people learn foreign languages?
Can I take note?
So we're on part 3 now. So now we're just going to have a discussion about a topic that's similar to part 2.
Okay.
So, why do people learn a foreign language?
Like another language, right?
A foreign language. So, like I learn Vietnamese and you learn English.
Oh.
It's not your language.
I think they learn foreign language because they want to know more about the world and the language. Because when they study abroad to another country, they need to know that country language.
I agree. And what makes a good foreign language teacher?
A good foreign language teacher that I think he gotta be friendly. When a student is hard about something, he always want the student to ask, and he always helps the students.
Okay. And do you think grammar is important when learning a foreign language?
Yes, because when you don't learn grammar, I think you may make a lot of mistakes when talking about that language.
And is it interesting to be a foreign language teacher?
In my opinion, I think it's yes, because we can meet different people and teach different people.
Anything else?
I think sometimes the student may talk about their language to the teacher.
Okay, so maybe they can share some cultural aspects. Okay, and my last question is, What effect will happen? Sorry, no, I'm asking fun. What is the effect or what is the impact of information technology on learning foreign languages?
I think when you don't know about the language, I think we can use the translate in the internet, and I think it can help us understand more about that language.
I agree. All right. Thank you very much, Khôi. We are all done. You may return.